Hi guys, I'm Sam and we're Ghana bound, and today we are holding a question and answer session with you all. Really, it'll probably be led by you guys, and you're welcome to type in and ask any of the questions you require. Our main host today is Sandra. So any of you that have worked with us before will know that she's a very integral member of our team. Oops, Sandra, are you back? Hello,
Yes,
Sandra. Are you in?
yes, I'm here.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Mr. Sam.
Fan-
Hello.
Fantastic. Hello, YouTube world. So this is Sandra. Again, many of you that have worked with us will know Sandra. She will have been working with you, either Sandra or Samira. So Sandra, the floor is yours.
Okay. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Hello. Good evening. So I'm Sandra from Ghana Bound. As we all know, that's the Sandra from Ghana Bound. So I'm going to be going through we're not going to be doing so much of talking, but rather hearing from your side. That's I want to hear your views on what you fear most about investing in Ghana, and how best we can support and work together in order to help this fears, in order to help you overcome these fears. So I'm going to just go through the slides. I have a minimum I have little time, to go through this, but let's just walk through this and out. If you have any questions, please just jump in because that's what it's about, right? It's just all about questions, questions, questions. Okay. So this is our first webinar of the year. We'll definitely be having more, but for now, this is the first. And today we're just dealing on your fears, and it's your fears are ears. So what's the issues you've had in investing in Africa, right? What's the issue
Mhm.
you had in investing in Africa? And today I'm going to first of all introduce who I am and what we do as Ghana Bound. Which some of you know, some people may not know. So we're Ghana Bound. We help you. We help you find the right property and guide you through it.
That's right.
So yes, we don't do relocation. I know some people will be wondering, oh, do you do? No, but we can guide you through anything you want to do in terms of finding the right property. So we link the buyers to the sellers, right? On the other hand, I'm Sandra. I'm a real estate consultant. So I'm going also always going to be there to guide you through any process, any questions if you're confused or anything that it beats investing or anything regarding buying or investing in Ghana. I also have a finance background. So, with that, I think I have a fair understanding of what investments can, how and what best you can invest in when it comes to properties in Ghana.
Definitely.
All right. So, we're going to start the webinar. I'm going to note that this an open and safe space for you to pour out your heart. No one is going to judge you or say, "Oh, why would you say that?" This is for you to let us know so that we'll know how best to communicate and work better. Okay, so today's objectives. By the end of hello Henry, by the end of today, you're going to be so I'm going to be talking on excuse me, I'm going to be talking. Hello Henry. I'm going to be talking on two sides because we're also live on YouTube and we're live on the Google Meet. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
So hold on. Try now.
So, for anyone just joining us on YouTube, we're here to listen to you and to answer some questions that you may have on investing in Ghana. And a lot of you that have been following the channel, you know, we started logging our return, but we are now a fully fledged real estate brokerage signed up, and we have the licenses and the accreditations to offer you the best and safest real estate in Ghana. So back over to you, Sandra.
Okay. So we're going to be working, today's objective is by the end of this section, you should be able to understand common investors' fears in Africa, that learn why some investors fail, gain clarity on how to invest smarter, know how to reduce risk, feel more confident about investing in Africa. Before I continue, give me 1 minute. I think some people are trying to join, but they are finding it difficult.
Okay, no problem. I've got a few joining me here. Kusua, she has joined. Do you have a question? Would you like to join the chat? And Chief is here as well. If you'd like to join the stage, just leave a comment in the comment section. Any questions you can leave there as well. Let me see. Shall I add you?
Okay. So for all those who are not able to join the Google Meet, please try joining the YouTube as well. That's why I'm trying to push two of them at the same time. So if this doesn't work, please try the other. So I'm trying to push some people now to YouTube. Let me see if this would work. I don't know why the Google Meet is difficult. Wow. Okay. Try joining here.
How you doing over there, Sandy?
Yes, so we're good. All right.
So if you
Okay.
think there's anybody else that could do with joining this live, I've just posted the link in the comment section, and you can share that with anybody that you think would benefit or is interested in investing in Ghana and would benefit from being on this live screening session today.
Okay, I'm back, right?
Yep,
Hello.
you're here.
Okay. So I'm going to dive into my first question. Like I said, today's objective, which I've listed those who are just joining us, understanding common investors' fears in Africa, learn why some investors fail, gain clarity on how to invest smarter, know how to reduce risk, and feel more confident about investing in Africa. So I'm just going to elaborate on this. When I speak on investing, I am not talking general business right now. I am speaking on housing, right? So we're going to understand what are the fears that we Africans all over the world, not necessarily Africans, but also Africans, are scared of. Why and what are these things? Because this fear is a major factor, and these are things that are limiting a lot of people from either sending their monies back home, doing a lot of things. People that want to relocate to one country or the other, especially Ghana. We know that there are these fears that are within us that we know that are affecting our decisions. Learn why some investors fail. So I've heard stories, and I think some of us would have heard as well, that there's some people who invest in houses or probably these some businesses, right, in Africa here, and they tell you, oh no, I can't do that anymore. I can't invest in Africa. I can't invest in Ghana. The business is bad. My business, I had to run down. Do you get it? These are things that are happening. So these are things that cause these fears. So what are these things? What are your sin? If you have a situation, please state it so that we can also, understand your own point of view. So gain clarity on how to invest smarter. So I'm also going to be listing out like things that you should do in order to prevent some of this you get it? Because everything has prevention. Mostly investing. You know, there is risk, yes, but there are always precautions to take. Okay, know how to reduce risk. Know how to reduce risk. So, like I mentioned, there are always risks, but we need to know how to work around it. Feel more confident about investing in Africa. I want at the end of this, I want you all to be able to feel confident and say, yes, Sandra, I think I feel better and I have at least a certain amount of knowledge to be able to, I need to come down home, or I need to, invest back home or back in Africa now, because now I understand, right? So that's what we're going to be diving into. So I'm going to just drop one question, right? This is in one word. Please, whosoever is on, you can drop your questions on the text box or anywhere. In one word, describe how you feel about investing in Africa. Is there anyone?
Okay, here we go. We have one comment coming up. More than one word, but it says you must be in Ghana to monitor your business. That's a very true sentiment.
Okay.
If you're not in Ghana, you do struggle to keep an eye on everything that's going on in the business.
Hello, Mr. Aduni. Okay, Mr. Sam, hold on. Let me get this one. What I said, in one word, describe how you feel about investing in Africa. Did you hear me?
Yeah, we had one comment here from Kojo Mensa, and he was saying you must be in Ghana to monetize your business. So it's more than one word, but he's adding his comments.
Okay.
Then we have another one here that says anxious. That's at.
Okay. I think I'm seeing that. Okay.
And that's very common. That is very common. Yeah.
Yes. People are always anxious. Yes, true. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. These are real facts. Let me see this. I see fearful. Okay. So, fearful, curious, confident, confused, and hopeful. Yes, all of this are real situations. These are real feelings.
Yeah.
Real things that even me, if I was going to be investing, I'll feel the same way if I don't have enough knowledge or I haven't probably invested before, right?
Yes.
So there's your right to feel any way you choose to feel. You're 100%. Okay, so let me move on. So if you're on YouTube, if you're on Google Meet, please, what's going on here is we're also live on YouTube, right? So if you're not able to join us on YouTube, you can join us on the Google Meet. Either which way, I'm here. Okay? So in case you're hearing, you can always drop your questions or anything in the chats whilst I read it on both sides. And also Mr. Sam is also here. So we've gone past what we're here for. The main topic for this is we want to understand your fears in order for our ears to be able to hear your fears. I think that's okay.
And in answer to some of these questions, fearful, anxious, I think these things are through not understanding the process. So if you don't fully understand the process, anywhere in life, bad news travels faster than good news. So the actual good news is you can safely invest in Ghana. It's absolutely, a lot of people do it regularly, and you don't hear that story. Obviously, the bad news always travels at light speed, and it really taints an industry that has started from a bad place, but is fast becoming more regulated. So I think, Sandra, if we can at least answer some of those questions, or how to become more informed, and maybe what the steps are that can keep you the safest, I'll throw it to you.
Okay, okay. All right, that's perfect. That's perfect. So we're going to definitely answer those questions in order for you to reduce the fears, like you said. So we're going to
Yes.
definitely answer these questions because these are things that are happening. And as he says, in Ghana, we are becoming more informed. So you need to have this informations, right? So why investors fear Africa? So one of the reasons why investors fear Africa, from my experience in working in this industry, which Mr. Sam, if I stand to be corrected, right? Negotiating negative past experiences.
Yeah.
I think that's self-explanatory. Someone has a bad experience with probably one uncertified, or probably one um uh unprofessional, right?
Yeah.
A professional who doesn't even, the person is just after your money. And you probably bought a land, and you were sold a bad land, or a land that has been sold to multiple people. So this can be caused by either the buyer or the seller, because the buyer himself has the advantage of preventing buying. But if you don't prevent these things, or know what to do in order to prevent these things, your bad experience is sure.
Yeah.
It's not a cause, but it is sure. If you do not know the right things to do, even if an agent who's greedy comes to you and you know the right process to go through, you would be able to say, oh no, tell the agent, I'm sorry, this is not how this is done. Okay? You have the right to tell him, no, I can't do this until this is done, because you understand the process. You're well educated about these things. Okay, so stories of fraud and scam, which still boils down to bad experiences. Fraud and scam is still under the same thing, because you probably want to buy a house, and you you're giving wrong documents, or you decide to know who the owner of the house is. One good agent tells you, oh, this is this about this property. Another one tells you, oh no, come and buy this very cheap property, very affordable, a deal that sounds very, when some deals are very too good to be true, there's something fishy. You know that. So sometimes when a deal sounds too good to be true, it can affect, it can cause, it can be part of the things that can cause this fraudulent scams. So you yourself as the buyer, you should try and prevent being greedy. Okay. So we have lack of trusted information. When this this trusted information can be categorized in different ways, right? Because your family member as well can give you a hello general, please can you mute? Hello,
Yes.
please can you mute?
Hello.
Yes, please can you mute? Can you mute? All right. So when we talk about um are we good? Are we good?
I think he's just muted now. Yes.
Yes. Okay, but if you can hear me without him muting, that's fine. I wanted you to mute so that yes, the others can prevent hearing your background. Okay. Lack of trusted information can also be provided by our family members. This is why, because our family members do not understand the system. Our family members do not understand the properties and how they are being sold. All they know is the layman knowledge about. Some of them haven't even invested before. So they can just give you any type of information you want to hear. Oh, that area. let's assume you come to me and you say, oh, Sandra, please consult me. I want to purchase a property in, let me look for an area, Kaswa, for example, right? Even if Kaswa is not my area, as long as I consult you and I know your capacity and your capability in what you want to purchase, I don't know if you understand, and I advise you properly. But your family members come at the end and tell you, oh no, don't invest in Ghana. Mostly that area. They do this, they do this, they do this, they do this. Okay. This family member probably doesn't even live in Nigeria. I'm sorry, in Ghana. Right? So this family member doesn't even live in Ghana. All he knows is what I have heard. So he doesn't even have proper understanding of what the area is through what I heard. So those are how informations can be passed, and those informations can make you choose not to even invest at all. I have a client, for example, who wanted to invest in an area like I think that was East Legon, right? And his family went on and on and on and on, adding both fear and everything. And this man up to today didn't purchase because of why? His fear of the information he trusted. And this family member of his who prolonged his purchase has never purchased any property before. So how would someone who doesn't even have experience tell you that, oh, what these people are selling for you is nonsense? How? You've not even gone to see it. All you saw is a video and the property is nice. But because of, oh, he wants to buy an expensive property, don't invest your money. You end up not even buying at all. So that's under lack of trusted information. And this can go in different ways. Even your agent can give you misinformation. So that's why you yourself, you need to understand the process of buying. It is very easy as long as you know what to do and how to go about it. Okay, so poor guidance and structure. That's where the step-by-step buy and purchase, what's it called? What English will I use? Mr. Sam, please help me out. Step-by-step buying process.
Yes, the buying process. Yeah.
Step-by-step buying process. In every purchase, even if you want to buy a land, you want to buy a house, you want to even invest in a business, or you want to start building a business from scratch, everything has steps. You can't jump from this to this. No. Someone cannot tell you, oh, come and invest in this business. It gives lots of money. And you just carry your money, $300,000. Take, because I have so much to throw around, and you would invest it. And tomorrow you hear that, oh, the money got stuck. It's not a good business. That's because you did not do some things right. Okay? So we have dramatic changes, especially from diaspora's investors. Yes. So this one has to deal with when you're moving from one place to another, you don't understand the locality, the locals, or what this country is all about. So you need to understand their own process. Not for you to tell us, oh, that's not how it's done in the US. Ghana is not the US. Ghana is not the UK. Okay, so when you come to Ghana, Ghana has its own legal and right process of purchase. So all you need to do is do it as you've been instructed by your consultant or broker. As long as your broker is giving you have a trusted broker, then your trusted broker would not lead you astray, because their reputation is also at stake. You understand? Because in this business, it's all about goodwill. You get it? Okay. Yeah. So common investors' fears. Let's move on to are there any questions or?
Yeah, at any point, guys, just get into the comment section, leave any questions you have, and I can put them to Sandy or answer them myself. But Sandy, everything that you're talking about here, It doesn't need to be the case anymore. The whole sector is being sanitized, and for the most part, as a broker like yourself, when we see the things that have gone wrong, mainly it's because people don't understand the situation. In a very few cases, they get into the wrong hands. But once you know the process and you get trained and accredited professionals in with you, you should always have a feeling of being in control of the process. And that is because you're with somebody that knows what they're doing and should, number one, listen to your needs, and number two, you should never really feel rushed. Okay. But the main issue is that sometimes corners are cut. So you'll get somebody that will say they don't want to do the land search. It's too expensive, or they don't want to use a lawyer. It's too expensive. And the benefits of using a licensed broker and a licensed lawyer will save you so much wahala if things go wrong. Okay.
Exactly.
Because if they're a true professional, they are going to do a certain amount of checks themselves, and they're going to guide you towards the cleanest segment of the market.
Exactly. Give me a minute.
So if I would say that there's the top 3 mistakes people from the diaspora make, is that they'll cut corners in the wrong place. So like the difference between using a lawyer and using your uncle that knows somebody in lands commission is that the uncle that knows somebody in land commission is not in a position where he can go and have a look at what ongoing cases may or may not be attached to that property or that land right now going through the legal system. Your good lawyer will have contacts to have a look and check if there's any cases going on that maybe even the lands commission don't know. So again, yes, you can go and get a window search, and a window search is a very limited search that will say, okay, Sandra has a right to sell you that land. You need to have more information than that. You need to have a full search done on the titles and everything going on with that land or with the property that you want to buy. And again, it's mainly corner cutting or not reading the details, because there's another one that keeps flying out is, oh, my land, the chief sold my land to somebody. And
yes,
there's clauses, there's actual clauses, there's actual clauses in a lot of these leases that will tell you if you don't do anything on the land within 2 years, within 4 years, the chief has the right to sell it on, because in a lot of cases, the chief is trying to bring progress to the area that you're interested in. They're not really interested in people coming to land bank. So you have to do something with your land. And a lot of the time, it could be as simple as putting up a structure there. But reading the details and having a lawyer go through it and informing you of the very small details will save you a lot of heartache later on. Are you still there, Sandra? Hello, Sandra? Okay, it looks like there's a light issue over there. So I'll take over and carry on with you guys. Let's hit the next slide. The perceived risk versus reality. Africa is not one market. Risks exist everywhere, not just in Africa. Many failures are due to 1, poor research, 2, wrong partners, and 3, unrealistic expectations. So informed decisions reduce the risk. And we were just touching on that a little bit earlier. Now, let's stick with Ghana. Poor research. So many people have heard, oh my gosh, if you get an Airbnb in Ghana, you're going to get like $3,000 a month return. So just go and build a house and shove it on Airbnb and the money will start rolling in. Now, to a certain extent, it could be true, but without the proper research, you need to know exactly what area your Airbnb should be in. You should also be up to date with the the risks attached and the requirements, not even the risk, the requirements. So right now, if you're owning Airbnbs, you now need to go and register your apartment as an Airbnb apartment with the oh, here you go, Sandra, I'm going to bring you in.
It's not the discrimination, it's just how the system works, you know. Even if
so she's probably just on the other stream there, so I'll bring her in shortly. So yes, you have things that you need to do, requirements that you need to meet with an Airbnb. So it's not just come in, do your Airbnb and collect your money, Scrooge McDuck style. You actually have to register the apartment. So we said here, wrong partners. Wrong partners is, again, like I said, if you're taking advice of your Uber driver or your uncle, that might be the wrong partner, as in they're not trained in Ghanaian real estate. They're good in that they'll know areas, you know, and the other side of it is they won't know the legal requirements needed. So get the right partners. Always get with a registered and a broker or legal professional. Right. Unrealistic expectations. So this one is near enough top of the list, and the unrealistic expectations are that okay, in this area the roads are not what I'm used to in the United States, or the roads are not used to what I'm used to insert country here. Ghana is not the finished product, and there's a lot of things that need to get better. But in the right area, none of that is going to affect you. So if you're in the most desirable areas, flooding is not going to be an issue. The roads are going to be fully asphalted, tarmacked. You're going to be near to every type of amenity that you could ever want internationally, and that is available to you. But you need to have somebody on the ground that's able to listen to your requirements, your needs, and then steer you again towards the right type of developer, the right type of home for your needs. Again, if there's any questions, just drop them into the comment section and we can keep moving on. What is your biggest fears, guys, about investing in Africa? Again, I'll take the Africa out and say Ghana. So if you guys have anything that your biggest fear, let me know in the comment section and we can have a look at that. Normally the top 5: losing money, being scammed, poor returns, legal issues, and lack of control. All right. So again, getting with the right type of broker, and when I say right type of broker, I mean the brokerage and the broker should be registered with RIAC and Garib, and they should be able to show you their card that shows that they are a licensed broker. I'm just having a look to see if I can find mine for you guys. So here it is. Can you see this, guys? There you go. Oh, it's not really coming out, is it? Oh, turn it the right way around, that would help. Here you go. So that's a Garib card there. Now that shows you that I'm a licensed broker, and I've done my examinations, I've been vetted, and I am licensed to help you. You know, I can do that. And all of our team here are also licensed with Garib, and the brokerage is, it's not really going too well. The brokerage is under RIAC, which is the governmental board. So when you're going with a licensed professional, the next set of issues shouldn't come to bother you. You'd be very, very unlucky if after that there was an issue, being scammed, poor returns, legal issues, lack of control. This is a very serious one here. The lack of control. You should always be well informed by your broker, and then thus feeling very much in control of the situation. On Ghana Bound on our website, there is a section where you can pick up forms that will explain everything. They'll explain, we have a form there or a guide that can show you what to look out for when investing in Ghana. There's another guide there that takes you through the process of buying in Ghana. So there's information out there, and for us, we really want to help you with that and give you as much information as possible. So head over to GhanaBound.com, www.GhanaBound.com, and we should have an answer for every question you have. Let's try and join Sandra back.
The phone number and the email. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Hey, Sandra, go back.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Sam. Sorry, I was answering a question here as well. Here's the chat box. I can't see it. Okay, let me just request. Give me a minute. Hello, Mr. Sam.
Hi, how you doing?
Yes. So you were saying something. You got us locked out.
Yeah, you went off the chat for a bit and you've gone dark. So your box is very dark right now. I think there was a network issue.
Okay, hold on. I'm still dark.
Yeah, it's just a black box for you now. So we were just, before you left and came back, we were just going through some of the things that will keep you safe in your transaction and going with a licensed broker and what a licensed broker should be able to show you that will, help you to not lose money, be scammed, or get poor returns, or end up in legal issues, and also make you feel that you are in control because it is your purchase. It's yours. We're just here to guide you towards the safest and the correct investment for you.
Yes. So from what you were saying, I think people on Google Meet were not able to hear, right? Okay. If you can let us know what the document looks like. It's mine I was trying to bring out. I don't know. Yeah. But since yes.
I don't know if you guys can see it.
Hold on. I would have
a little bit hard on here. So this is what the document you should look for. It's from GAREB, and that's the Registered Association of Real Estate Brokers. And
can you see it?
Can you see it? I know because of the background, it's a little bit hard.
Yes. Let me see.
Yeah, there you go. I think that's a bit better. Okay. So that's the certification for GAREB. Yeah. And every broker should have one of these. And you should be able to go onto the website and verify that they are a member in good standing. And it is who you'll see a picture of them and make sure it matches up with the picture. So anybody that's in the GAREB has a code of conduct that they must meet, otherwise they will be thrown out and be sanctioned or sent to court if they do the wrong thing. Yeah. So that's a good way to start and know that you have the right agent on your side. And a good agent should always listen to your needs, what it is you want to achieve, and then point you in the right direction.
Okay. All right, so let me go into the slides. Mr. Sam has helped me out. Thank you so much. I think because I went off. I'm also trying. I don't know. I think when I went off, my phone went. I can't even find the chat box here anymore. I don't get it. Let me see. Okay, so let my system drop it. So, Mr. Dean, you see it right now. You received the email and the phone number. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Come in.
Okay, Sandra. The next thing that you guys should be looking out for. Oh my goodness, is this coming out on here?
Okay.
I'm having a hard time showing it because of the background, I think.
Oh, wow.
But I'm trying to show you guys that there's a real estate agency council license that should also, you can also request. Oh, isn't this weird?
I
It's a
can't
bit
even.
hard.
Oh God, I just left.
Oh, and then also each business should have their license also. Maybe I'll take some pictures of this and add them later. So by the end of the year, if you have not used a licensed real estate broker and have bought land or a home, you will get all the way to the point where you want to register your interest in that land or that home, and the land commission will void the transaction. And this is done because the whole area of real estate is being sanitized and cleared up and trying to get it much more regulated and clean. And so we can answer those questions in the background where you're not going to be scammed, you're not going to be told a whole heap of nonsense, and you're not going to be tied up in legal issues. So that's one of the things that is happening, that the whole landscape of real estate in Ghana is becoming highly regulated. Is there any questions, guys? Any other questions from anyone? We'll keep moving on. I can't see any in the chat. Let's see in the comment section. Nope, no questions in the comment section. So moving on from that. So the process should be very simple, and again, you can go and check on ghanabound.com, and there is a whole heap of guides, very cheap, $1, $2, just to get the information that you need from our platform. Okay, Sandra's back.
You can see my face now, right?
Yep, you're back. I can see you now. Perfect.
Okay. Yes. So we're going to wrap this up. I think we're running out of time in order for us to be. Mr. Sam has mentioned a lot of things that can help you know the right agents and how best to reduce your fears in terms of your brokers or your agents, right? So which are the documentations, and to ensure that, because the Ghana system is scrapping a lot of things and ensuring that people do not make these mistakes. And one of those things are their licensing. And in order to know this, there are documents that shows that you're either a registered broker or a registered consultant, be it whosoever it is you're talking to. They should have a form of identification. Okay, so we're moving further to perceived risk versus reality. Africa is not a one market. Risks exist everywhere, not just in Africa, which everyone can agree with me. Risks is everywhere, and fraud as well is everywhere. Poor research can as well cause that. You should be able to do your research right. So these are these steps that you should take. One of the steps, this research that you should take are things like due diligence. I give you a property, or you call me, hey, Madam Sandra, I want to buy this property, or I want to buy this land. And I tell you, okay, bring your money. Yes, it's 500,000 Ghana cedis, or is $300,000, or even 50,000, no matter how small the amount is or how big the amount is, you need to as well do your own personal research. And that can be done by a lawyer. I am going to emphasize on this because these are one of the steps that people always try to skip. And when you jump this, there's this saying, penny wise, pound foolish. When you skip the right things, you end up making a mistake that that you would have prevented. You understand? So when you buy a property, or when you want to buy a property, one of the steps you should take is, okay, I've viewed the property. Yes, the agent has done his or her job. Now, you need to check the documents that have been given to you before they tell you, I'm transferring your name. So one of these things are to do your search, and that search is done in the Lands Commission. It's not done in It's not done in my backyard. It's not done by just any stamp. Yes, because I have experienced these things before, right? I'm going to give you a scenario at the end of this lands commission thing. You know how serious this can be, and this is where fraud falls in, bad decisions falls in, and negligence falls in. Okay, this is done by your lawyer, because your lawyer, a right lawyer, knows the right things to do. He will guide you through. Once the broker has done his or her job, it is now your duty and your duty of the lawyer to take on from there and do your search. After which the search is done, we do the next thing, which is what you can purchase. Okay, now it's time for me to put my money down. I've done the search. The documents rhyme with the name in the lands commission. Okay, now one of the things that also go wrong is wrong partners, unrealistic expectations. Remember, I mentioned when deals are too good to be true. I'll come and tell you there is a land in East Legon that is going for just 50,000 Ghana cedis, or 200, even 200,000 Ghana cedis.
It could never be.
If I tell you that it's a good deal, someone can tell you, Madam, you can never see deal in your life. Call any agent. Nobody will give you this deal. This person, I know this person. Whosoever is selling that property, is it that the person picked the land up or what? Do you get? And if you're a right broker or right consultant, they know the values, the real values of properties in some areas. That's why they consult you before you purchase. Do you get it? So that's why the consultations are usually very important, because the reasons for these consultations is to explain to you that, oh, your money can't buy something in this location, but it can buy in this location, so that you come into reality with what you're dealing with, because some of you are not Ghanaians, so you can hardly know what the price ranges, or the price range of this properties are in different locations. So someone doesn't dupe you all in the name of giving you a very good deal. Okay, so that can also be a factor that can cause these things. Informed decisions informed decisions help you reduce risk. All right. So I'm going to go on with Mr. Sam. Do you have anything to add on?
No, we've on the YouTube side, we've gone over these slides, so you're catching up with the YouTube.
Okay. What's the biggest fear about investing in Africa? On my end, from my experience, I'm just always going to mention my experience, because I'm not you, right? From my experience, everybody, even me, you, is losing money.
Yeah.
Investing anywhere is being scammed. Being scammed. Then for the investors, the people who invest in properties for their returns, that one is for them to not be able to yield a a good returns. So poor
Yeah.
return is also a problem. Legal issues. So when you buy something, they tell you, oh, it's been sold to somebody else. Before you know it, you spent your money in order to buy trouble. Now you're moving from one court to another, from one lawyer to another. Do you see it? Lack of control. You can't, like, I think Miss Aduni mentioned something. She asked me questions, and these are things that are real questions from people. How do I manage my investments? How do I do these things? So lack of control is also one big fear. But once you have the right guidance, that is not a problem. Right, Ms. Aduni? So I think we'll talk after this more on any questions you have, or any guidance you need on any property in terms of short lets, or you know.
Definitely.
All right. Open sharing. So I would like you, if anyone here has an experience, please share your experience with us. We're wrapping up real fast. If you have any experience that you need to share so that others can learn from, let us also know what your mistakes were or was, so that you can know how best to others should relate. You get it? What have you invested in? Has anyone invested in Ghana here or in Africa in general? Let's not just concentrate, at least investments. And what challenges did you face? What lessons did you learn?
Yeah.
One.
I think at this point, I'd like to interject and say, as first time investors, it's better that you stay at the safer end of the market. Now, what do I mean by the safer end of the market? If you're dealing with big, well-known, well-respected, well-revered developers, you're in safer hands. If a developer hasn't ever put up any buildings or blocks and it's their first time, it's risky. If you are deciding you want to go into the mountains and buy from a chief, it's risky. When you think about doing that and you're price led, you're going to situations where you will immediately start feeling out of control. Immediately, you are now putting yourself at risk for overpricing. Immediately, you're in a position where you could be scammed simply because you don't have the knowledge to deal with the situation that you're putting yourself in. So if it's your first investment in Ghana, I'd say stick with the well-established real estate developers, stick with the brokers that know what they're doing, who will sit down and listen to what it is you want. If you want that property that's half, you'll be here sometime part of the year and then be renting it out, we can guide you as to the best areas to make that investment, because it's not everywhere. If you go to Weja and you put an Airbnb, you're not going to get the same returns as if you in Airport West or Cantonments or Lapwani. And it's very clear to us. We understand this, but if you just are not informed, you would never know.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Sam. That's a very, very valid point. So please, if you heard him, please take note of what he said. Investing in locations matters. The location exactly matters. When
It needs to match your investment. It needs to match your investment. The location needs to match. So again, sorry, Sandra,
yeah, that's right.
if you want a destination location somewhere nice and calm by the sea, we can show you where it's safe to do that. Again, without having to go to the chiefs or the local family and pour schnapps and put some money in an envelope. It's a situation you won't be comfortable in, but we have options. Okay, so it's all about us listening. A good broker should always listen to what it is you want. You shouldn't be talking too much on that first consultation. You should be listening to what it is you want, and then it's your turn to listen. And we can evaluate what your plan was. We can tighten it up and point you in the right direction.
Okay. So you always need the right brokers and consultants around you before making investment decisions. All right. So lessons to be learned. I'm going to go back after when we're done. I'm going to give you an open sharing on an experience. Lesson to be learned. Trust must be verified. Documents is non-negotiable, meaning that you need to negotiate. You need to check the documents, and like I mentioned, lands commission is not something you can that's a no. You must do it. Okay, to your lawyer. um Local market understanding is key. That's understanding the environment, like Mr. Sam mentioned. Understand the different locations in order to best know what and where to invest in due to your capacity. Relationship matters. Buying structures matters more. Failed investments gone wrong, warning signs were ignored. Do not ignore warning signs. Poor due diligence, no legal protection, wrong assumptions. So when it comes to property purchasing, assumption is a no. You need to be sure. Don't assume. You need to be sure. No, you need to have your legal protection, due diligence, like we've mentioned. Successful investments. What went right? Proper planning and search must go run right before you invest properly. Right partners, work with the right people. We can't emphasize this enough. Work with the right people. I always say this: if you have a broker that you believe is trusted, please stick to that person. Okay? Because a lot of people are very greedy. A lot of people are very greedy. Please, there are a lot of people who are still not greedy, who are not after your money but are after value. Okay, so please stick to the right people. Um, Proper planning and research, right, partners, clear expectations. Do not be don't expect too much when you don't have too much money. That's why you need the right partners to be able to break these things down to you before you even make a decision. Okay, long-term
That,
mindset.
that is very true. Your expectations should match your budget. If you have 60,000 US dollars, you're
Yes,
not going to find a place with land around it. You're not going to get that 100 by 100. You're not
no,
going to get a swimming pool. You might not even get a tarred road because there's going to always be compromise. Now, that
exactly.
being said, if you have $60,000 to spend, and that's your budget, doesn't mean you can't get a good deal, but you will compromise in location. Over to you, Sandra.
Yes, like Mr. You have to compromise. Something must go for something. Okay. How to invest smarter in Africa? Do proper research. Understand the market. Start small if necessary. If you can't afford 200,000, go for 60,000. As long as you get the value for your money, that is it. Okay. Due diligence checked. Checklist before investing. Ask who are the people involved. Is this business legally registered? How what problems does it involve? So some people ask us, oh, are you sure this land doesn't have issues? The documents never lie. Okay.
That's right.
How returns be generated for those who want to do investments? These are questions that you ask, and we are always here to guide you. The right people are there, even if it's not Ghana bound. You have the right agents that we have taught you how to get the right people that can show you and educate you. I have a finance background. Some other people may not. They are just brokers, but they can always refer you as well, or they also know the basics. But this,
Right.
all of them, everything all boils down to doing your right checks and knowing what best works for you when it comes to investment. Okay,
Mhm.
what are the risks involved? If I put my money here, what do you think I would encounter in the next 5 years? These are things that we need to check. Okay, red flags to watch out for: guaranteed returns, obviously, pressure to push to rush decisions. Like I told you, some people are greedy and hungry for money. Buy, 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 buy. Oh no, no, madam, why can't you buy? They would have duped me one time because of this. Bring money, bring money, bring money. I'm like, wait, though, why is this person disturbing me to just bring money? Do you get it? You've not even, walked me through anything yet. You're telling me just bring money. Those things, you understand? So the money is usually the last thing that comes into play. It's
Yeah.
usually the thing. So you don't just bring money forth just like that. You have to do the right things. Okay? Poor communication. The poor communication can be done both from the agent's side and from the buyer's side. The agent should be ready to give you the right decisions. But once you're using a professional, I bet you they would not skip the right things because, like I mentioned, their reputation, their name is at stake. You will not spend how many years building a company, and because of some small money, you just throw your image into the dustbin. Okay, so this there are people who still value their name more than change, more than money, more than paper. Okay, I know we're all here to make money, be realistic, but there are some things that needs to come first before that. Okay, refusal to provide documents. So I'm going to give you a scenario. I have a client who wants to buy a particular
I think we've lost you. I think we've lost Sandra right near the end. But the point that she makes is very real, very clear. No money leaves until you have done your due diligence. Your due diligence starts at a land search. If the land search hasn't been done, you don't know what you're buying, and you don't know that the person opposite you has the right to sell you that land or that house. We do have a guide that steps you through step-by-step purchasing. And rule of thumb, what we say is before the land search is done, no money is handed over. If you're working with a higher end developer, they will often give you the chance to reserve the unit. And if there's any issue with the land search, they'll simply refund you. And that's why I say with the higher end developers, that is a safe option. Are you back? You are back, Sandra. Oh, why can't I add you back to the stage? Oh, there's a new one of you.
Requires structure, due diligence protects capital. Next step, apply what you have learned and start with the informed decision. Seek guidance when needed and stay connected. Okay, I'm going to end with a story that would help you out with the red flags. Where was that? Yes, with red flags, key takeaways. So I have this client who was going to invest in buying land, and because she came to me, I gave her all the information she needs to know. But because one thing led to another, we were taking time because we wanted the lawyer to ensure that he provides the right documentation. Before you know it, the next day she went on and just someone gave her another opportunity, another deal. And you, whole and behold, she called me and told me, "Oh, Sandra, I'll only pay you for consultation. Thank you for this time. I don't want to have anything to do with you or Ghana Bound." And I'm like, "Okay, no problem. Thank you." Effort wasted, lawyer's effort wasted as well, my time and effort wasted as well. And she paid for it times two because the land that she was sold, she did she did due diligence, yes, but she didn't go through the right because the documents she was given for due diligence were fake. And now the person couldn't register her land. She's been waiting for her documents for past 6 months. Then she calls me, "Sandra, please, I don't know. This person provided me with this. Can you follow up on this?" I was skeptical, but I had to tell her involve the lawyer. So I and our lawyer then worked hand in hand with it. I just linked her up. Then we went through all the documents and saw that what she was given was a fake document. Why she can never register her because the land is registered in her person's name.
In an
So
effort to save money, right?
yes, no, that's the funny thing. She didn't even save money. That's the funny thing. She didn't save money because the land. I would say okay. Yes, number one, let's say save a few dollars because so just $1,000 different from the price I was giving her. And can you imagine where the land she was buying was in Cape Coast,
Wow.
and
Buying
the
land in Cape
buying
Coast,
and the land she was buying from us was not even in Cape Coast. So
right?
she actually wasted money.
Yeah,
Where we're selling was that we're selling land in Gomoa,
yeah,
so you can't
yeah.
compare Cape Coast. Do you get it? And now she
Well,
comes back. The lawyer charged her real good.
yeah. Well, again, if you're not informed, when you buy land in Accra and you go out to buy land in Cape Coast, the process is completely
Different.
different. If you go and buy land in Kumasi, it's a completely different process than buying land in Accra. So we're the professionals, we know this, and we can help you, and we can help you to get successful land in Cape Coast. We have two beautiful listings in that area right now. But unless you're well informed, circumnavigating the broker or circumnavigating the lawyer will end you up in a litigation that will cost you more.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So, with all being said, these are things. Sorry. Okay. With all being said, these are things that we should do in order to avoid, you know, being on the part of investments. Your
Mm-hmm.
be reduced. All you need to do is talk to the right people and work with the right people. Talk and work because talking has to still do with family members, relationships, friends, family, and your broker, your consultant, then your lawyer. All right. So if you as well want to purchase any property, around your budget, you can always call us for consultation. I offer free consultations for some of my close clients, my new clients. We offer free consultations. Then we guide you through the process of purchase and whatever it is you want to buy. So thank you. I remain your girl, Sandra.
So Sandra, let your
Yes,
circle know
yes,
that
Madam
they can
Adin.
sign up. They can
The
sign
name
up to.
Legato, right?
Yes, Legato. Yes.
And the name of the company building it is what?
Legato is by
Val Garner.
Val.
VAAL.
L.
Okay. So now you said when you were talking, you said it's a property that you have by the sea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it open for marketing? Is it open now, or have you started foundation or what?
Okay, we have lands. I think, Mr. Sam, was it the land you're talking about?
So we have land and we have real estate. We have homes that you can purchase as part of a beachside resort, and you are buying them off plan.
Yes, we do. Wait, hold on. Let me confirm, Mr. Sam. The
Yes,
apartments in by the sea, is off plan, or is they've started building, and is it apartments or just a house?
So they've started building. Okay. All the one-bedroom units have already been sold out. They've been built. The last one is being built now. So as you come, your home will be built for you. Like I said, they've already started. I can put a video up later on of the development. They're very beautiful, and you have everything from 2 to 4 bedroom units available, and it's right facing the sea. So one side you can see the sea, and if you turn your head, you can see the mountains, and that's in Winneba. If you want just land alone, that's also available, and that's in Cape Coast. And we have 2 different plots. We have one section of plots that is completely right by the road, and then it's the land, and then the next section is the sea, and that's very accessible. It's really good if you wanted to do a restaurant, a hotel, that would be fantastic. And then we have something that's a little bit quieter. It's about 12 minutes off of the main road, and that is absolutely beautiful, and that's for $30,000 US, and that would be very good for a hotel or a family home. The electric is very close. So we have some nice options over there by the sea. And if you want something in the middle of Accra, we have lands in Nungwa right by the sea. And if you've been keeping up to date, you'll know that some of the big players are now moving along the beachfront from Labadi and into Nungwa, Teshi. And it's about time that that's happening. But I was going to say, Sandra, if any of you guys are looking for land and looking for homes, and the homes will be starting from around $62,000 US for a 2-bedroom, $115,000 for a 3-bedroom, and this is in Pram Pram. Sandra will give you a list that you can sign up for early interest, and as soon as that land becomes free, and we have done all our checks on the company, you'll be in first in line. So if you wanted a plot of land down there in Pram Pram, they're going for as little as $4,800 for a plot.
Okay.
Excuse me. Hello.
Yes, Madam Adin, I'm here.
Do you have something like that by the sea?
Yes. That's what he's explaining. So what I'm going to do is...
Sandra, can you take a video and share with me a video of this thing is explaining? And what's the name of this man talking?
That's Mr. Sam.
So I'm Sam. I'm the director of Ghana Bound, and Sandra is our best broker.
So if Mr. Sam works with VAR too?
Yes, so we have partnerships with the best developers in Ghana. So if you speak with Sandra, she will listen to what you need, and then she will link you with the best developer to execute what it is you want.
So Sandra works with VAR.
Okay,
and you also work with VAR.
Okay, let me explain to you, right? Remember the last time I was trying to break it down? I was trying to explain to you so that you understand. So Val is a partner with us. We're a brokerage. But whatever it is you want from Val, we offer. At the same time, we offer other developers as well, from trusted developers who do the same thing Val does. Val is just a developing company. Do you see now?
Okay.
Yes, Val is like a builder that builds different apartments. So what you were asking, Legato is one of their projects. The same way you're asking about the beachfront, that's another person's development. That's another company. So yes, but whatever it is, Val is what anything you want through Val, we offer it
At the same price. You don't pay any more.
Don't do anything different.
You will not pay anything more. It's the same as talking to them direct. In fact, sometimes we get their deals before that they're put out into the public.
If you're talking to us, it's the same as talking to a direct Val employee. Because we're a partner, we are not just being paid by Val. That's the only difference. I'm not paid as a salary earner by Val. We are Ghana bound. So Val has partnered with us to sell their property.
So how do we confirm all this directly with Val? Val employee?
So remember the other day I told you, if you want a 3-way call with I and any of Val's employee, I can always arrange that. So if you want me by what's the time? It's already evening. It's Lent season. So let's say by morning I'm going to arrange a call between yourself, myself, and Val.
Yep.
If that's
okay.
Yes, if that's
and when you follow the channel, you'll see us talking with Val, you'll see us promoting Val's properties, you'll see us promoting Heritage 100. We're very open and transparent.
Am I paying to your company, or we are paying to
No.
You will only ever pay directly to the developer. We don't take your money at all. You will only ever pay directly to the developer.
Do you understand? We don't take money for your house or money for your apartment.
Nothing.
You pay directly to the company.
Okay.
Yes, you don't pay us anything. You don't pay the money to Ghana Bound's account. So if the account needs to tally with Val's account number, so we ourselves always ensure that that's communication. So once it comes to payment, we've handed you over to Val. Because now your lawyer and Val would have to ensure that this is the account number, where we are only there to ensure that you're always on the right track, even with Val. Because our reputation is at stake as you being my client. I need to protect you. So if I see that, this is not the right thing, do you get it? I would always ensure to chase after it on your behalf, because you're my client.
If we buy it from Legato, you would have found out that all the documents, paperwork are all correct, everything is in order.
Yes, the moment you choose, let's say you choose, I think you mentioned apartment 70 something, right? The moment you choose an apartment and you've done once they provide the documents, you take your lawyer, do your due diligence, you ensure that this property is the same. They give you your room number, everything. Then they give you an account number, which links to Val. You pay to Val. That's Val. You're not paying to Ghana Bound. I am only here as your guardians. Because even if we talk to anyone else, it's the same thing. I'm doing that anyone will do to you.
What's the name of your company?
Ghana Bound.
Oh, your own is Ghana Bound.
Yes, if you Google Val, you may see us. That's why.
You have an office in Legato, right?
No, not in Legato.
Our office is in East Legon. Okay.
Office is gone.
So let me explain it to you. So my company is called Ghana Bound. What I do, I go around to developers.
Mr.
Sam, please hold on.
It's not even clear. We don't understand. We can hear you. Sandra, we can hear you, but we cannot hear that man on the background very well.
Okay.
So, explain to him.
When I came to Accra,
yes,
I came to Legato
property.
Project. And there was a small office like a container there. There was a small office.
Yes.
But that was where I met you.
Okay. Because that's what I'm trying to understand, right? This is now how do I put it? Because at this point I'm confused, because we meet lots of clients almost every day. But now the thing is, as long as you have my number and you communicated with me based off this, the only thing I see that is your fear is the fact that you don't want to be, let me use, scammed. You want to be sure that you're talking to the right people and you're buying the right property, which you're 100% sure. So if you want to talk to someone in Val, by tomorrow, 9 a.m., I can fix a meeting. We speak to someone there. We speak to Abbas, who is the sales manager, right? Head of sales in Val. Abbas.
Abbas.
Yes. So
who is Mansour? So his name starts with M.
I don't know.
There's a lot of M's in the office there. So the best thing, Sandra, is that you set up a conference call with the gentleman, with Val, tomorrow morning, and he can talk directly with Val.
Yes.
Now, this Val, is it a Ghanaian company, or which country is Val from?
So Val is originally from Egypt, if you can tell him, because he said he can't hear me. But they have projects in Kenya. They
Val
have
is
projects
in Egypt. But they have projects in Kenya. What other country, Mr. Sam?
Kenya, Egypt, I think Ivory Coast as well. So they're a big developer, and they've just broken in 4 years ago into Ghana.
Oh, 4 years ago.
Yes, into Ghana, but they've been in other countries.
And they have a reputation for finishing their developments early. They've come into the market at a very high standard, and they finish early.
How many years is Legato? How many years is it going to be?
Oh, Legato's finishing timeline.
2028.
2024, 2025. 20 what, Mr. Sam?
It's either 27 Q4 or 28 Q1.
Yeah, because I know as at then it was a 4 year plan. So let's say 24, 25, 26, 27. To be 27.
For 27 or Q1 28. So quarter 1 28 or quarter 4 27.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. So I'll give you a call by morning tomorrow, if that's okay. So I would arrange the meeting for tomorrow, today, so that we can get you rolling, so that your mind will be very satisfied and you'll be very okay and happy. All right?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for today. This section was wonderful. I hope to do this again and again. Thank you for joining. And next time, please tell a friend to tell a friend. We'll have topics rolling up monthly, bi-monthly. Anytime I call on you, please answer. Okay. All right.
So
thank
go
you.
ahead and share the new development with your mailing list, Sandra.
Legato, is it furnished? I need to be
You'll
sure.
buy a furniture pack. It won't be furnished. You can buy a furniture pack.
It's not furnished.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. All right.
Okay, Sandra, so go ahead, introduce the newest deal in Pram Pram to the rest of your mailing list. Let them know. I've sent you the link, and they can do early sign up to be at the front of the queue for the new development in Pram Pram.
Yeah, so we have I'm going to end by saying we have new deals in Pram Pram, beachside properties, below 40,000. So we're starting from $30,000.
$60,000 for the house.
$60,000 for the house. 30 for the land.
No, The land is starting from $4,800.
So which one is 30,000? Okay, that's Cape.
That's Cape Coast. But if you want the new development in Pram Pram, the land is starting from $4,800 for a plot of land.
Yes.
Houses are starting from $62,000 for a 2-bedroom and $115,000 for a 3-bedroom modern home.
Wow. So I think what I'm going to do is
you have to share the pictures.
yes, that's what I was going to say.
You have to share video with us.
Yes.
Legato is not far from the airport.
Yes, Legato is not far from the airport.
This one is talking about from the up near the sea.
Yes.
How far is it from the airport?
Pram Pram is about 1 hour from the airport.
So if you're looking for airport properties and locations in airports, that's not a problem. Our latest partner has property 30 seconds from the airport.
I talk too much. I'm not.
Okay, I can hear you.
I'm looking for a property that is surrounded by the restaurants, everything. You don't have to drive very far or go too far to get one.
I think I have the right properties for you. So you know what I'm going to do, right? Let's talk with Val tomorrow, right? After Val, then I would then see, since you've mentioned what you want, then there's another property that we have that is just right in the airport. So it has a tunnel. So, you know, in the airport, you have a tunnel from your apartment to the airport. So this is the first in West Africa. The first in Ghana. Do you get it? So after which I'm going to, but that one is as well off plan. No, they're just starting. No,
they just started or they're about to start.
They're just starting.
No, they've started already. Phase 1 is nearly completed.
Okay.
What it will become, and let us know.
Yes.
What
okay, but with this one, the phase 1 is finished, but I think it's sold out, Mr. Sam.
Phase 1 is sold out. It's right opposite the airport, yes.
So, but I'm going to send you the 3D because that's what's selling now, the phase 2. So I'm going to send you.
Is it the one with the tunnel to the airport?
Yes, just a tunnel, walk through from your apartment to the airport. Chicken now. You're in.
You said it's sold out?
Yes, no, it's not sold out. The phase 1. So they started building. Then the phase 2, they're now starting. They are now building phase 2. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to do all of that. Once you're very much okay and satisfied with Val, then I move to the next one by sending you. I'll also send you the documents for the information for that one as well, since I know what you're looking for, and that is the right property for you. So that one, I'll send.
Who is building that one?
Let me check the name of the company. Mr. Sam, please help me.
I2 Prestige.
Yes, Prestige.
Okay, let's see the pictures. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, I would be going off now. Okay, guys. Bye.
Okay,
thank you. Bye. Please do not forget to tweet me. Do not forget to text or call, drop an email, or check our websites if you have any issues or you want to find more of our properties. Please check our website, GhanaBound.com. I remain your girl Sandra, and this is Mr. Sam, and we're GhanaBound. Thank you. Bye.
Take it easy, guys. So the stream from Google has now finished. You guys are still left with me here on YouTube. We are talking about a couple of developments, and I'm looking to see if I can share them with you right now. Let's get into here and look for a video file. And then where is this download for you guys? 1 second. So Sandra mentioned a development that is right opposite the airport. what's going on here? It's very unique in that it has private access to the airport, less than 30 seconds away. So if we're talking about an investment property near the airport, location, this development is, it can't be beaten on location. Let me try and get this up for you guys. And then after this, we will be closing and wrapping up for today. Where are, let's see if I can get this across here for you guys. No. All right, let's have a look. Let's open this up for you.
Every light below tells a story, and one of them is yours. You've been away, but home has been waiting, right where you left it. The faces, the laughter, the rhythm, it all feels the same, yet brighter than you remember. The moments you long for, alive again in your hands. You search the world for peace, only to find it back home. This is more than a homecoming. It's where new memories begin. Home isn't just where your story began. It's where your future awaits.
So this development is currently being built opposite the airport, and it's less than 30 seconds. You can literally walk from the airport straight into this development and set your bags down in your room. So as a investment opportunity, it's fantastic. They're currently getting deals with airlines to house staff. You can imagine how much this location is a boost, a bonus, in that anybody that's missing flights or anybody that's doing transiting, it doesn't get any more convenient than this particular property. It's on the market. The development is going up. It's very far along. The first phase is as a really advanced stage. So if you're interested, contact us guys at sales@ghanabound.com, or you can get in contact with me directly, sam@ghanabound.com. And we have this and many more opportunities for you guys in Ghana. So once again, thank you for staying with us. If there's any questions at the end here, guys, I'm here. I can answer them. What do you guys have? Anybody for any more? Okay, guys, it's been a pleasure. We'll see you in the next one, and we're going to be holding more of these through the month, and please keep an eye out on the channel. All right, guys, see you in the next one. Bye.